Good day, fam. This is Tan. I am doing a phone holder review today for y'all. If you just purchased your fourth generation Highlander and you're in the market for a good quality and reliable and effective phone holder, I'm going to show you some of my pains and some of the product fails that I've purchased so that way you don't make the same mistake yourself. Currently, I'm using this phone cup holder style phone mount, which has worked out pretty well for me. However, I'm going to show you some of the products I purchased before this and show you some of the styles that you want to stay away from so that way you don't waste time buying them and then having to return it anyways. And I'm also going to do some unboxing for a few new cup holders. Oh, sorry, not cup holders, but phone holders that I recently got in, and to see if these other options might be a better option than this cup holder. Because even though this works great, I lose out for one cup right here. And if I can gain access to that extra cup again, that's what I want to do. So some of the prior products that I've purchased, this one here is the Andobil Easy Clip Car Mount. This one, I bought two variations of this. I'm just going to focus on the mounts. So here's the first one. So this here is basically a clip-on style, right? A clip-on style. Now, don't buy any clip-on versions, because one thing that you'll notice on the actual vents is the air vents right here, they're recessed in to the actual, if you look on, let me give you a good side profile here. You see how they're recessed in? They're not flush with the, right here. So even if I attempted to install this in and I tightened it, well, guess what? Can y'all see it? Let me try to put it on this side. See, it won't seat all the way in. It will only seat halfway in. And so that's going to make for a really flimsy connection. So anything that's clip style, stay away from. The other style that I thought would probably work is, let me set this camera back here, is this. So you may have seen this on Amazon as well. And basically how this works is, the idea is this clamp would go far back enough to clip the back end of the vent and then cinch it tight forward. And trying this out, see how it's pulling it in. And so my hopes was, if I could get this to go back far enough into the vent, it would clamp the back end of it. But again, this was also a product fail. It does not go far back enough. So anything that that is going to attach to the actual air vent right here, don't buy them, because they're not going to go far back enough. So that's that. Which now I'm using this cup holder mounted phone mount, and it works great. I love it. However, one of the concerns I always have is when I put my phone here, I'm trying to maintain a line of sight right up here, right here. When I'm driving, my goal is to at least keep my eye level here where my heads-up display is, and be able to see on this horizon here and be able to look into this area right here, and then glance over here, right? This is my area of view that I want to maintain. And so any opportunity that makes me look down, that's a second that could be a danger, that, say a car quick brakes in front of me or anything like that. So I don't want that line of sight to be broken, if that makes sense. So I am excited to see how these other products might fare. And so one of those products is this mount right here. This mount, simple, It has a little piece of double-sided tape on the back here. So where this goes would be right up here. How's that look? And even without taking off the double-sided tape, this is pretty firm in there. You can't push it down any further. So this is one mount that I had high hopes for. I apologize if it's super dark here. And it does come with its own clamp. With its own clamp, but I can already tell this is pretty cheap and I'm not going to use it. I'd rather take off this one and then stick it onto this mount, and that might be a better option for me. So it does come with it, but I'm not going to use this one. So here's what we can do. If you screw off the back of this and pluck that off, and mount this right up here. Push that in. Bam. What do you think? All right, cinch the phone. Release it. Let's turn it on the car just to kind of take a look. Okay. I think I got a winner, at least for me. Putting the phone right here. It doesn't obstruct too much of the view. I got a Galaxy S8. So looking back and forth, keeps that line of sight right where I want it to be. All right, I'm digging this. All right, now let's take a look at this other product that I also got in the mail. It is this mount right here. And this one attaches in a different area. When I was researching this on the internet, I wasn't sure what the heck these vents were for. This also comes with its own phone clip, but this, oh man, hell no. I'm not going to use this one. It's really cheap. But I bought it for this right here. So it'll be interesting to see how this will mount. This here, my friends, would actually mount right here. Right behind, or right into the hazard light. And these two little these two circles right here are actually air fresheners if you wanted to put air fresheners in them. Right here. See that? Air fresheners. They actually provided a packet of air fresheners right here. I'm curious, I have not opened it yet. Let's just kind of open it and take a sniff, see what it smells like. It smells like, if you know fabric softener, like linen smell. It doesn't smell that bad. You know, I'm going to throw it in here just to test it out. So we'll put that in. And then we'll just seal this back up. There you go. Huh. Interesting, huh? Comes with two little air freshener thingies. Throw this on the other side. Press this back on. It also comes with a ball. Let's see if this ball is also compatible with my Andobil phone mount. This is where This would seat right in here. There we go. And then let me take off the phone mount on the top. Plug this into this one. Hopefully it fits. Oh, cool. Okay. So that fits. I just have to make sure that if I did that, I'll put this on here as well. Push this on. Screw it. So this would flip right into here. What do y'all think? So this one mounts, see, does it impact any of my fans? It appears that it does. So even though this looks good, I'm really digging the angle, right? It would definitely free up the need to take this out. The only issue is this top part right here is pushing the off button, it's pushing this fan button, and it's pushing the, oh, it's not pushing this rear button in, but these two buttons right here are compressed while this is installed. So that tells me this would be a product fail unless we were able to find a way to trim the excess off the top of here to be able to allow this to fit. So I'm learning something as I'm recording this, y'all. I know that I can now take this out, free up my cup holder, and then use this and put my phone right here as my new mounting space. So that way, A, meets my goal of keeping my eyes at the sight line, so I'm not constantly looking down. All right, well, anywho, I hope this video kind of gives you some ideas on what to buy, what not to buy. I mean, if you are into the 3M double-sided tape phone mounts, you can definitely use those. I've seen those where they stick right up here or they stick right down here. But personal preference, I want to have something that has a fit snug on top of that double-sided tape as well, because you know, with the heat and the cold temperatures, it can make those things get loose or fall off. So this right here, I'm going to move forward with this. What I'll probably do is put another piece of 3M double-sided tape on this side. But even if you didn't do that, putting this on, just pushing it down, it's solid, y'all. It's solid. All right, so bonus footage. I wanted to throw on the phone so you saw what it looked like. So here's my final thoughts. Personally, I would go with this phone mount right up here. I haven't peeled off the double-sided tape yet, but as you can see, just on snug fit alone, pushing this down, it's not going anywhere when you push it down as hard as you can. So that double-sided tape is just going to be added reinforcement. It's right there, right at the center line, like just like I like. Right, get full view of my cluster, my phone. And no matter which of these phone mounts you use, one thing that I did confirm is the ball joint that is used. It looks like it's all universal. So for this one here, I didn't like the one that came with this mount. So I just took my Andobil one and slapped it right on. And so it looks like they're interchangeable. So that's a good thing. So if you're going to go for the one that goes here, I would recommend shaving down the back. It looks like you can do that. I was messing around with it earlier after I filmed the last portion of the video. But looks good to me, y'all. What do you think? It's a good spot for a phone mount, right? All right, now I can really say like and subscribe. Peace.